Good evening, mental health warriors. Like I say, guys, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's subscribing to the Epic Journey of Tomorrow channel. Um, you know, over the past 5 to 6 months, I've suffered some serious mental health issues. And my name's Decca Heggie, and I am mentally unstable and mentally ill. I'm not afraid to admit that. You know, people see me as a fighting man and a tough fella, but I feel now that I've removed the character that I've created for so many years, and now I feel vulnerable, but it's okay to be vulnerable. I was going to put this on my mental health channel, but I'm also probably going to put it on my official All or Nothing podcast channel because it's very important. But the mental thoughts I've had over the last 6 months have been really bad. I get night terrors, nightmares. I've suffered so much. There was a lot of things I was going to keep back until after the Dean Lynch Ward fight, which I will. But the mental torture that I've suffered has been horrendous, and I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. I went through a stage for a full month last month. I was having panic attacks every day, feeling like I was going to die. Felt suicidal. The thing is, I can only be honest when I make these videos, and I have to be honest. There's no point in me coming here talking rubbish and sugarcoating things, but I see a mental health team. I'm just now waiting to see a psychologist. I'm on a waiting list. When I get suicidal thoughts, what I do is I visualize the suicide. So, and I know it's going to be hard for people to listen to this, especially like people that know me. But I'm just being honest because, listen, at the moment I am in a really good place, and the medication that I'm taking is working. My morning routines, my fitness, and the focus of the fight is helping me. There's just a lot of things with it in my life that I've not dealt with yet, that I've yet to speak about. What I would do is I would visualize the suicide. So I would plan it in my head what I'm gonna do. And then sometimes, be close to like going to attempt to do it, but I don't end up doing it. I actually made a video last week. It was a suicide video, but I won't put it on YouTube yet. It's going to be when I do that. I'm going to show you. It's going to be all after the Dean fight when I'm top of the world, when I've beat him, because I am becoming happy again. Finding contentment and happiness for me is really difficult because I just feel that I feel empty inside, and I feel like there's always something missing. So I was always very impulsive and looking for ways of taking drugs, becoming addicted to sex years ago, just doing things, alcohol, prescription drugs. I was always trying to find something to replace that emptiness, but I could never do it. And I feel emotionally detached from people. So I find it really, really hard to fall in love. I'm getting quite deep here because I just feel like I need to talk about certain things to an extent. And people will probably get what I'm talking about. And this will probably be a powerful video because I think a lot of people will connect with this. Is with me. If a woman loves me or gets feelings for me, it scares me and sometimes pulls me away. So I try to find an excuse to get out, or I'll maybe cause an argument to get away from the situation because I'm scared of being hurt myself. So what I do is I become selfish and obviously hurt that person by saving my own hurt, which is a selfish act. But I'm emotionally detached from people. I don't let people. I find it hard to let people get close to me. I don't trust people. But it's the suicide, when the suicide thoughts come in, and when you're contemplating suicide and you're actually going through the process in your mind of what you're gonna do, that's when you know there's problems. And like I say, after the Dean Lynch Ward fight, I'll speak about certain things. But I've been through hell, man, and you know what? I'm so proud of myself because I've actually got myself really fit to fight, despite the battles and the demons and the physical problems that I've had, which I'll speak about later on down the line. It's I'm a warrior. I'm a Spartan. Do you know what I mean? I'm a fighter, and I think I think when I do get to tell my whole story, it'll inspire a lot of people. I'm 38 years of age, and there's things I've never spoke about, but I just think with being a man, tattooed, bare knuckle fighter, tough fella, a lot of people don't want to speak about things because they feel ashamed, don't they? They feel like they just it's like a persona, the way I can explain it is especially with men, we've got a tough guy shield. We put a shield in front of us, and we feel like if we speak out, that shield's removed, and we feel weak and vulnerable. And that's when we're our most vulnerablest. That's when people can take advantage. So a lot of people decide to keep the guard up and not let people in, saving the self-hurt and distress. And but yeah, so I just thought I would mention that tonight. But when I feel ready in my own time. But I am seeking help. I'm on the waiting list for the psychologist, and I'm on medication. My medication's helping me. I'm in bed early now. I've taken my medication now. 100 milligrams of quetiapine. I'm taking the sertraline, 50 milligrams on a morning. And do you know what? I'm so pleased because the quetiapine normally makes me really groggy, but for some reason I've found this inspiration in my mind where I'm watching David Goggins on a morning as soon as I wake up, and I'm getting up at like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm doing 20-mile bike rides, running up these massive cliffs and biking back. So it's 20 mile altogether plus the cliffs. Then I'm going to the gym on the afternoon. But this fight means so much to me. You've no idea. This fight means everything. I have never, ever, ever wanted to beat someone up as bad as this. I mean, me and Christy had our problems, and like we went through stuff, but this Dean, he's triggered a lot of stuff in my mind, and I'm gonna hurt him. He can say what he wants about me, it's sticks and stones, but this fight on June 18th means everything to me. And he will have to kill me to stop me, because I'll never give up. And it doesn't matter how much I can see or how blind I get or any blood. I was so unfit in the Christie fight in November. As you can see, the drastic shape change in my body. I take nothing away from him. He was a tough fella. People are going to see a different Decca. But this Decca is carrying a lot of rage and anger. And I want to hurt him. And like I say, I get trigger points, especially with my mental health. Things trigger me and set me off, and I can be very impulsive, and not just impulsive, but I lash out, man, on people that I love, and I love my family. I lash out on them. I just find it hard to connect with relationships and stuff, and I feel emotionally detached from people. I feel the thing is, the way I can explain it is I don't want to give myself to someone because I feel that's the only power that I've got left in myself that I can control, if you understand what I'm saying. But I just wanted to make this video, guys, especially for people that are suffering mental health problems, and I hope you understand what I'm talking about. But God bless, love you all. Give the video a like, comment, subscribe, and if you want to become a member of the channel, just click join, and you can come and support the channel, guys. And yeah, love you all, thank you, and God bless.